Hey there, friends. How's it going? I'm Popeye, and we got some more Silent Hill F for you today. Before we get into it, this game has some pretty mature themes. The following is a description straight from the developer of some of the trigger warnings for this game. This game contains depictions of gender discrimination, child abuse, bullying, drug-induced hallucinations, torture, and graphic violence. If any of that is not for you, please, by all means, find some place that you would feel more comfortable this evening. Hello, Sam says hello, Avier. How's it going? Last time on Silent Hill F, we were inside of our house, which was not quite our house, and it had 3 different iterations that we had to go through and solve some puzzles. At the very end, there was like a shadow doppelganger version of herself that I think we're going to have to end up fighting at some point, but for now we're back in the Fox realm in a big maze, trying to find our way out of it. We have, I believe, no map. Yeah, we have no map for this, but we're trying to find some crests. We've found 2 out of 3 so far. And I can't remember if I can go through multiple doors or if that first one... Alright, right, this is actually the puzzle room. So the blackbird wishes to take the white bird. White bird wishes to resist. The fox. Okay, so I think those are the 3. The blackbird, the white bird, and the fox. So they're in conflict. So where would they best be facing each other? Like these 2? Kinda looks like that fits there. And then we still need to find the fox one. Can I take them out? I can remove them, but let's assume that we need to get all 3 for now. And then maybe the fox is... He was going with his followers, something over here. Anyways, let's go and get that last one. And thank you for pinning that, Samus's. Sacrifice once and for all, body and soul made pure by rebirth, offer all that is yours. Don't know if I like that. I can't tell if that lets us respec, or if that's something much more sinister. Anyways, we're gonna go and take a look. Looks like there used to be a statue here. Did it explode? I'm not quite sure what happened to that one. Okay, nothing on that one. Hello, Beardy. How's it going? Thank you for that sub, even though it was most not required at all. I think he's Beastie today, not Beardy, based on that last comment. Oh, okay, we can do something with this one. Yeah, just some Inari sushi from the Bloodied Fox room. Seems like good eating. Well, glad the week is over for you then. Okay. By I can use this, did you mean the door? Like, I hope you can use doors.
Suspicious.
Beardy.
Suspicious.
You didn't have to get to 101 Dalmatian subs.
Suspicious.
Letter with pressed flower.
Suspicious.
Gosh, it repeats. 1 for each time. Well, I can also call you Captain Nippy now, so apparently that's someone else. Suspicious 2 of those are chaos. Well, it didn't seem like my notification... Oh, that would have been a cool notification if randomly like suspicious was like stop gifting slubs, and there was a chance for it. There used to be nothing I hated more in the world than being forced to live as a proper girl. When I think of you, I start to wonder if maybe, just maybe, there was a reason I was born a girl. I hope these feelings will reach you, like dandelion seeds carried in the wind. So I'm guessing those are pressed dandelions. We don't know who that letter is for, or who it is from. Also, this flower on the left looks like a spine? Oh, it is a spine. Okay. Thank you for Konami coding, so that I know what my fox arm is, so I can juggle with my fox arm. Alright, where... Okay. Alright, let's make some space. Okay. If I can Konami juggle, let's see. Up, down, what was it? Up, down, left, right, BA, start, something like that. I mean, I don't think it'll be very exciting, so. Up, oh, I can try it up, down, left, right. I don't know how to do B and A. Oh, thank you. Up, down, left, right, B, A. Okay, so if I go up, down, left, right, whoop, left, right, and I don't know what B and A are. No, what if I just do it with one? So, no, it has to be with two. So it goes up, down, left, right, whatever, B, A. I don't know what those ones are. Alright, here's your normal juggle. I guess normal with a wolf arm. Oh. I feel like we have not had a juggle at all this entire playthrough. Alright, I'll try to end with something flashy. Ah, didn't get it to land on my head. Oh, stalls? Okay. Okay, let's try it. So, up, down, left, right, and then do like a... I think I need my headphones off. Oh. That one bounced off my dog. He did not care. Oh. Is that one? That one's... Let's try this one. This one's a little bit heavier. Yeah, B. And then... Where else can I stall? I guess just... Oh, if I can get it on the elbow. Ah. I think that's as close as we're gonna get. Hey, juggling chaos. I'm now pretty sure that a few of those are chaos. All right. Let me just adjust. Actually, is that camera that camera's not that bad? Okay. There's a hype train. Did you give everything? How can you did they change it so you can solo hype train now? I thought everything came from Beardy. Are you able to solo hype train now? Yeah. I mean, I haven't seen this before. To be honest, I'm not surprised that this is a thing. Because it makes it easier for Twitch to get money. And Twitch likes making money. So I'm not surprised that that's something that they have decided to do. Ooh, another Emma? I I think we've got a few of those, actually. Mandate of the clan. A living sacrifice shall be offered every 8 years. For nothing else can quell the wrath which dwells in the waters deep. She shall be a maiden, fair and pure of heart, and the blood which flows through her veins shall be that which has been blessed by the stars and is beloved by fate. Let it be known that only the most suitable sacrifice shall quench the being's vicious thirst. The duty of finding such a sacrifice shall fall upon the head of this house. Why do I feel like we are that sacrifice? Is there anything else? I don't know if I really checked this desk out. Oh, did you... Do you see that shell floating in and out? The render for it's pretty close. Is there... Okay. Is there anything else in here? Oh, yeah. Wait, is that pillar? That pillar, you can see inside the wall. Okay. So if we now know that this pillar is an object that's being loaded in. Maybe this end table's here more than anything to deal with the collision. Actually, did the end table go away? Oh, it does. Oh, actually, the whole wall texture goes away, and the ceiling bits. I can make half this room disappear. Yeah, the candles are important. Can I make... I presume I can make other stuff go away, right? Yep. I wonder if this area is just having issues, because it seems like there's so much, like, little knick-knack stuff. Can we make that, like, bookshelf go away? No, that one stays. Okay. I'm guessing it's for these ones so that they don't load in until you're entering the room. Just with our current graphic settings, it looks like the render distance is just a little bit too close, or like not far enough. Like it should be... Wow, actually that's really bad. Like we're 3 tatami mat widths, not lengths, away, and stuff just starts leaving. And it's like the ceiling as well. So I guess it's a sphere around ourselves. But like that's bad. It also seems to be based off the camera position. Because if we look at this, I'm not moving the character, I'm just moving the camera. So if I'm in this angle, it works. But if I rotate this way and look directly at it, it goes away. So there's something with how they're calculating this based off of your camera position that actually makes it so that if you are looking directly at it, it renders... like if you look away from it, it actually renders to a further distance than if you look right at it, which is actually a horrible design. Oh, actually, okay, so if I do this, yeah, and then I move. So if I strafe, it doesn't really change anything. Okay. Well, that was fun. And thank you for the hype train. I see I got a hype chest for that. Alright, let's break this room next. I think we already did this one. But it sealed us in, so we have to refight. So you're gonna come to life. Both of you. Actually, can I hit you right now? No? Or is it gonna be different? So last time the trigger was walking through that archway, I believe. Yeah. I forgot what button dodge was. Ooh. I have to say, Beardy, ironically for this game, mash A doesn't do a whole lot, because during combat, X actually doesn't do anything. Which is really interesting. Like an interesting choice. I mean, you may have visually distracted me, because I saw it come through. The Kodak code? Ooh. I was too late on that. I guess... Well, I'll continue, but I guess we don't actually have to go into that room. Because there's nothing... Oh, dang it, it loads us in. I was going to say, unless it's changed, there's actually nothing really in here for us. I didn't have to soul siphon last time because it auto triggered, I think, the beast mode. Because otherwise I would have died. I think is why it triggered that. And if you're in beast mode, you don't have to soul siphon. But here, since I'm not in beast mode this time, I got to soul siphon. All right, let's try this again. Is this the trigger for these two? Or is that it? Thank you for the hydrate. The seal's gone, I think that was it. For some reason I thought there were 4 that we did last time. Alright, let's explore. Maybe I'd missed something in this room, that's why it let us back in. Seems like something was moving. Oh, there's the same rendering problem in the back corner. At least this one's a little bit more like... And the things off the back wall. Oh, and actually the whole room divider, actually. At least that one's a little bit more forgivable, because it is like a room and a half away. And I think we're just playing on really low render settings. Perhaps. Or like, yeah, like like smoke from the candles or incense or something. Alright. I'm just trying doors. We done this one. We did. Will it make me do it again? It will, and this room was a pain. So this room, there's 2 things that don't spawn until you make it here. We're going to double back. Hopefully I went far enough to trigger it. I did not. You just have to cross halfway. There we go. And now they actually spawn in. Take that perfect dodge. Ooh. You have long fingers, Mr. Salad Finger Man. Ooh. Soul Siphon you. Okay. Oh, no! Who gave Golem steroids? Is that like a stunning attack? Oh, dang. Well, it worked out for me. I had to dodge like through him, so I was just locked. It ended up working out for me. Okay, that actually wasn't as bad that time. Let's blow this popsicle stand. So this actually punishes you for not remembering which rooms you've gone through. Oh, is this... This looks very similar to the other one. Okay. If this is identical, like, I think that's just a little bit lazy. I mean, unless I got flipped turned upside down. Excuse me. That's a call I don't need to answer. I don't know about you guys. Up here in Canada, we've gotten a crap ton more spam calls. I don't know what it is, or like who's giving out numbers. I only give numbers a pass if I'm expecting a call. Like if I have like a delivery or something, like we recently ordered some stuff for IKEA. So if I'm expecting something like that, or if they have their business name. Oh, that's levels. Yes. I totally agree with you on that. There has been a lot of repetition. Ooh, I should have heard that. KFC? Really? Dang. Yeah, like I know, just in general, a lot of places need a phone number or email and stuff now to sign up. So I'm not surprised that there's more, just in general, selling user information. Missed that. Oh, I missed that one, but it worked out for me anyways. Yeah, come through here. Yeah, I also have like a spam email. And I don't even try to hide it. It's like, send me junk. Got a bandage. Probably use that. Should probably equip that. So I'm like I'm being honest with you. This is going straight to my junk email because I don't trust you, nor do I care about your service enough to like form any relation with you. But if you want to spam it, like by all means, go ahead. I'll waste your time and money. Canada has a thing called the Do Not Call list, which if I'm being honest, I don't know how often it's enforced or anything. Oh, yeah, yeah. So I have signed up for it. Oh no, I can't read. But like realistically, in terms of enforcement, like how often am I really going to like go and make a complaint on their form or like wait in a call queue to be like, hey, whatever company called me at this time, here's the number, here's like the call log. When I can't remember how much it fines them. It's like a few $1,000s, I think, per call. And like I've been pretty petty before. Yeah, it's basically the same here in Canada, but it's like the same effort for me to just like, you know, hang up or say no thank you and hang up. Because from what I found, they just end up calling from a different phone number or whatever, right? So it doesn't really change much. Okay. I might try that more often. For now, I usually just, gotta get close to this thing, that's what we... And for right now, I usually just ignore spam calls. Also getting more spam texts as well. And like WhatsApp messages. Those ones I find are typically like work-related. They're like, hey, do you have a minute to chat about this project? Or, oh, I'm doing horrible at this. Or like, hey, are you looking for work? Blah, blah, blah. Really? That wasn't enough to kill you? I'm also surprised that wasn't a perfect dodge, actually. That was a tight window. But yeah, the one that I find works better here is if you're like making complaints to someone, is the Better Business Bureau. Now, they're not the one to complain to for these like calls and that kind of stuff. But at least in Canada, you can make complaints for things like if you're like listening to, say, a podcast and there's an ad that comes on that's just super loud and not leveled for it. Those are the kinds of things that you can report to the Better Business Bureau. Basically it's how their advertising is illegal and harmful to people, especially people that have sensitive hearing. So that's a common one that if we're being really petty, we'll complain about that. Interesting. Are you dead? You are dead. Definitely got a soul sight in you. Before we move on, I'm going to look around and see if there's any items that had spawned during that. Aha, like a first aid kit. Yes, please. Yeah, so we've made probably our most complaints have been to the Better Business Bureau. There was one... So, at our previous house, the people across the street had, like, rented out their basement to a bunch of, like... Oh, I'll be quiet for this.
お取り込み中ごめんなさい。ひなことほんの少しだけ話がしたいのだけれど、よろしいかしら。
では、
お姉ちゃん殺せた？しっかりと。
Why is our sister here?
しっかりって。今日だけはお姉ちゃんとあなたの二人だけの秘密にしてあげる。でも今日を超えてまだ生き残っていることがあるのなら、お姉ちゃんが彼のためにもあなたを殺すからね。
もう少し外していた方がいいかな。
いいえ。お時間をありがとうございます。それではこれにて。
姉妹で語り合えたかね。
はい。
それでは行こうか。
I assume the it our sister was talking about was our doppelganger. And probably that means that, like, going forward, she can't be sure if us or the... Oh, we can see again. Or the other one... Like, who's the real? Who's the real one? Anyways, what was I saying? Oh, at our previous house, our neighbors had rented out their, like, basement to some college kids, and they liked to party. And, I mean, for the most part, like, it didn't bother us. They were, like, across the street from us, so we couldn't hear them. But there was one time that it was, like, garbage day, and we'd put out our bins, and then one of their party goers parked their car right in front of our bins. And then the garbage people, you know, no fault of their own, they couldn't pick up anything because this car was blocking it. So we reported their car. Not clear mind. No, not that either. This one. So we need faith. We can shrine some stuff. That one, that one, that one. That gives us 950. Oh, it's not enough to get more stamina. Sanity, I don't care. I don't really use the sanity too much. I'm sure that there are people who play better than I do who would use sanity. I find sanity is good for boss fights, but honestly I prefer the stamina, so I think I'm going to hold out for stamina. I will save, though. Rotator save. Alright, let's reread these. The line of foxes guide you. Okay, so it probably has to be in a line. So those... No, wait, they probably need to be... Oh no, that's... Unless it's like, it can be a diagonal line or something. And the fox comes along his followers. Maybe... I wonder if these were fine in the upper spots. Just these two, right? Prove your intent to it lies deep in your heart. Let the line of foxes guide you. Oh, the line just means there's like a row of them, so it doesn't have to be in a line. Really bury your soul? Okay. Doesn't look like it's that. And there's no other things, right? None that I see. The blackbird wishes to take the white bird wishes to resist. The fox brings along his followers in triumph and notices not the two birds in conflict. So if he's bringing along his followers, maybe he's at the front. So he doesn't notice them because they're at the back. Maybe they're in those two. Let's try that. Remove you from here. Remove you from there. And then put blackbird there. Whitebird there. Is that it? No. I think putting that. So if the fox is bringing along the followers, oh, maybe they're this one, because the person inside of this would be of great importance because they're not walking. Also, for my reference, I can't like rotate it or flip or anything. Okay. Okay, and then I think these two were in the right place. I think it's actually referring to what the people are doing. So you can see this one here with its back turned to us is trying to resist. That's the white bird, right? White bird tries to resist? Yeah. Whereas this one's trying to pull them along by the string. Is that it? Or is it, do I have it reversed? Maybe I have that reversed. That they're trying to pull away and they're resisting by holding on to the lantern. Is that it? No. Let's put this one back at the front just in case that was it. Oh, that was it. Okay, there we go. We solved that bloody puzzle, literally. This game, I think, is pretty well done for it. There are sometimes I find games like this that the puzzles definitely have something that gets lost in translation. That one, I don't think did. That one was just understanding what the puzzle meant and then observing it. I think it was it the cube one? Where it would give you like, oh, press in the things that match this idea or this picture. And some of those I think were very like Japan context specific. That if you're looking at it as a Western audience and you don't know what those things are we getting married? What's happening? Also, I see the spine flowers have returned. I think so. 'Cause in one of the notes we got, we learned that our name means, I think, it was either little bird or little blackbird. So I think that's us. I'm presuming the white bird, yeah, is our sister, or maybe Shu could be the other one.
よくここまでついてきて
And the fox is, I think, the fox. I think that one doesn't have much deeper.
ここまで来られました。
But why did you want to come here,
もうわずかな
Hinako?
辛抱だ
What will be complete? What is it?
最後
It
まで
feels like she's almost been brainwashed, and that like we as the user, or as the viewer, I don't think really understand what her motivation is for this. But she seems to have some kind of pull on her, like, I need to do this. This ritual needs to be complete. I need to. Oh, and we still have the fox crest on our shirt. Samus, don't come in here wasting your points. I saw my year in review. I saw that I think it was over 200k channel points were spent in this channel over the past year. Here you are contributing to that. Instead of saving it for, I could have been juggle learning. I don't know if the juggle time down is off, but juggle learn hasn't been done. I don't even remember what I'm supposed to be learning anymore. I've forgotten what I'm learning. You could have been saving those points instead of being part of the problem. Gosh dang it. Alright, time to pull up, what is it? Oh, and juggle. Okay, so we'll do the juggle learn first, because that was the first redeem. Alright, let me pull up what I'm supposed to be learning. When we come back, I will not be allowed to use items in this whatever fight is coming up. I presume there's a fight coming up. Okay. What we are trying to learn is called the Infinity. So it's a 3-ball trick. I'm going to start with, so these 2 balls at the same time just go up and down, up and down. Easy. The 3rd ball is the hard one. It makes the infinity symbol, the sideways 8, as you go around. Okay. So this is a variation of what's called columns, which you might have seen me do. Like this variation, this is like a staggered column, but you can throw these at the same time, and you can do either 2 versions of that. Version 1 is for one of your hands. It's just throwing this hand is just throwing and catching the same ball. It does nothing, and this one's just juggling the 2 like this. Right? I actually find that one hard. I find it hard to juggle just 1 ball, ironically, while the other hand's doing 2 things. Or you can do this version, where the middle hand kind of alternates. You're supposed to keep it in nicer columns. You can see my center ball kind of like flops back and forth a little bit. You're supposed to try to keep it in the center, so it's called columns because each ball is supposed to be in its own column. Now, yes, the ball in the middle that has the alternates hands, yeah. You've heard of middle foot, this is middle hand. And we'll stretch after as well. So, alright. So in this one, so we would do like this. So kinda, I ended up throwing that one forward because I ended up leaning because I was off balance. Let's try that again. So. And I got my things not in columns. Okay, this hand is throwing more forward than it is, like, horizontally. And that, I don't know if you saw what happened there. This ball was still not being thrown far enough that way, so the ball that was already in this hand, I had to throw it kind of this way, and it messed up my column. Yeah, still not throwing that one far enough. And if you saw, the issue there was when I threw the two balls, they ended up at different heights. Usually when you're juggling, the goal is to kind of get it to a peak around eye level. Or a little bit higher. But what's more important for me right now is to have them peak at the same place so that they fall at the same rate. Well, excuse you, Bubby. Dog didn't like that I was juggling next to him. I want to get at least one figure eight. That's kind of my goal for this lesson. We will also break things after... What have we've got a juggle, we've got a stretch, we've got no items, and now a glitch hunter. I don't think I can glitch juggling. I don't think I can break physics. At least IRL physics. Okay, that I didn't throw this one at the end, but that's basically it, and then you repeat. So close to getting one rotation down. The balls hit each other. There we go. That was one rotation. So that's... If you keep doing that, eventually it looks like infinity. Okay. That was Juggle Learn. Let me close the Juggle Learn library. Close that. Okay. Now regular juggle. So another juggle that I've wanted to learn is if you ever watch like cartoons like The Simpsons, normally, so the standard juggle looks like this in real life. This is the first 3-ball juggle rotation most people should learn. If you ever watch cartoons, I think because it's easier to animate, they do this one, where it's, so all, one hand is throwing over, one hand is like side swiping. Because I think what they do is they get the first ball up there, if the other one's kind of back in my elbow, and then they just kind of rotate them in a constant motion. But it's actually a very hard... Like, this is kind of like a cheating version. Because I'm throwing this one kind of in a little arc. In a true one, you're supposed to like slide it over like that. And being able to do that leads to a lot more advanced tricks. I know there's one where if you're doing the columns one, so if you just have two like this, you can throw one under and then throw it back. Actually, that one seems not... I feel like I could do this one. It's catching that. But you get the idea. Although if I lose a ball in that one, I yeet it a lot further away. Okay. What have I got? No items will do in this fight. We got a stretch. You mashed A, probably trying to... Mashed A and Konami code? Okay. I hit the side of my headphones. They have a noise cancelling versus normal mode. So I hear it in my ear. You were taught the cartoon juggle. Wait, you were taught juggling in gym class? Interesting. No items in glitch hunter. Okay. So we're about to start a fight. Yeah, I figured that. I didn't actually hear it, so I hope something actually happened. Okay, let's... And I guess you couldn't see what was happening because you were watching me. Alright, so... No items. Does my weapon count as an item? I guess not. It just... Ooh. Okay. So, I'm going to ignore you. Can I break through anything here? No. Without dying, can I go back inside? No. What's that? Okay, those are items. There's another one over there. Do I actually have to kill you, or can I just run? I think we're supposed to be going up that way, so actually let's go the other way. I'm trying to see if there's anything I can, like, clip out of bounds, especially because there's all this new goo. What the heck is that? Do I want to know what that is? Probably not. I did like in one of the update patch notes for this, it was something like, blood and gore not loading in. Or, like, fixed issue with blood and gore not loading. Maybe I am supposed to go this way. Oh, no, get your gross dog tongue virus off of me. What is that? Wait, why are you running from me? Okay, is there any... Can I... No. Okay, we out of the way. Okay, it's telling us we can't go this way. We're gonna see if we can do anything about that. Ooh, toolkit. Okay, I'm on this... I can kind of get up on this rock. And then you can fall off. Can't seem to go that way. If I have any... Trying to see if I have any, like, attacked... Oh! Is that one... When you lunge, it mushes you a bit to the side. However, I noticed for this one, after you recoil, you step back. So, with that information, if I face this way, will it push me back into, and continue to do it? Can I push myself back into something? No, because it seems like it pushes... That was interesting, it like auto-rotated. I think it's because I'm against something there. It's supposed to move you forward and then push you back. But if there's no way to go forward, it won't let you go forward and it kind of rotates you slightly. I don't think there's anything I can do with that, and I think that's our time on that. So I'm going to both continue as well as equip the healing items I got. What else did I get? I have chocolate. There's sanity. I don't really care about that. So I'm just going to pop this pill. They all do. Oh, they're up here.
私の大切なものすべて
I'm gonna try to actually do less combat. 'Cause that's something I've learned is that
なら私自身も奪うがいい
I actually did way too much combat.
ただで済むと思うなよ
Is that people were saying that
死ね邪魔する
that
やつはみんな
you shouldn't be doing as much combat as I was doing. We went that way last time. It was a horrible idea. What's this? An axe. I'll leave it there for now. Let's go. I can't go inside there. Ooh, that was a good one. If I don't get a counter on this, I might be dead.
苦しみながら死ね
I go back and save now.
お前たちの
Yeah, okay. Whew. Yeah. Or in like Thousand Year Door in that one spiny room in the well in Chapter 4. Nah, you just run from those fights. Even though I think there's a decent badge in there. And a star panel, I believe. Star piece panel. I guess if I don't care about Sandy, does that bring me up to 640? Okay, that's enough. Yeah, there's some rooms that are a pain like that when I've done archipelagos. There's still even more stamina. I'm gonna save again just because,
お前たちのせいで
okay. Oh, this way blocked? Take divine water. Okay, I think we have to go the other way anyways. So the one that came up there, that jump scare was actually, like, planned, like, pre-planned.
何もかもめちゃくちゃだ返して私の全てを返してよぶっ殺してやる
Oh, I was like, what caught me? It's the ground vine things. Superguard trivializes a lot of things. And the OG Paper Mario didn't have that. It's like, even just regular guard. You don't have regular guard until you make it up to... Whoops. I didn't realize how low my health was. I thought I could tank one hit. I also thought that wouldn't hit me. Until you meet Twink on the way back from, whatchamacallit? Shooting Star Summit, yeah. Now, but that's only regular guard. There's no super guard in that one, without mods or anything. Oh, if that, like... It seems like there's a story thing there that stops you. And then you've got this right behind you, and that thing chasing you. That's actually really annoying. Yeah, the intro is pretty slow. Which is why the randomizer starts you... Well, the traditional one, there's options, but the traditional one starts you in Toad Town. As if you've done everything for the prologue. I think we gotta kill you. I think that's the... Ooh. Apparently. I don't know if I took my pill last time. The pill, I don't even know if it's enough to get me through one hit from dog thing. If you're gonna chase me, let's kill you first. Now we run past you. You. One. Oh, dang, I missed. Okay, well we tanked it there. I had missed the initial counter opportunity. Is that it? Okay. I have a bandage. Let's use that. Okay, so this thing. Yeah, because it brings up all of its worm guts. Something's behind me now. This thing. What's that? Sickle. Okay, I'll take an item. That looked like a very small item, but I will take it. Dashi, sure. Well, let's see if there's any items over on this side. We'll swap out the sickle for the steel pipe. One of the things I've been worried about is some of these games, especially these ones that have multiple endings. There's an indie horror game developer called Chilla's Art, and they make a lot of these horror games that have multiple ending kind of stuff. And one of the ones they have, actually I think it's a few of them, there's like shrines and stuff, and if you take stuff from those shrines, like that's an immediate bad end. And I'm worried because I've taken so much shit from shrines. Where do I have to go? Yeah. I'm trying to see where can I go? It's saying not left. Oh, is it? Did I have to do none of this? I don't think I had to do any of this. All this is optional. Hold on. Oh no, wait, I'm chasing the thing that came this way. Cool. Cool. Why is Mauka unhappy with you? Did you kill me by shooting a child at me? Also, I want to check and see, because this is going to spit me all the way back. Oh, no. Okay, so it's saved here, so this is probably a required boss fight, which is extra annoying. I'm just gonna try to go for the kill on this thing. Oh, it killed me. Yeah, our cat is like that. He does not like his wet food, but we know it's better to give him like a mix of wet and dry food. So we try to give him like 1 can of wet food split across 2 meals, and then 2 scoops of his dry food, again, split across 2 meals. And a lot of times he won't eat the wet food fully. Oh, that's death. So I did not dodge at the right time. Yeah, our dog also does this when we take him to dog daycare. We pack him with kibble, just because it's much easier to package kibble into meals than it is to package his normal food, which is like cooked pork and veg and rice. Because that requires, the place to have fridge and or freezer space for all that, and that's just not possible for a long stay. So when he comes back, sometimes he still wants the kibble and he won't eat the regular food. Let's use this mech kit. I hear you walking home. I think there's another one behind me, potentially. Oh, I got super lucky on that. Do I have any healing items? No. Exploding babies keep getting to me. Let's start with... Okay, kill you. Let's kill this one then. Okay, that's 2 down. That's a bit of healing. Consume said healing. We're gonna pull this one over. Yeah, take care, Samuses. Prepare this weapon in the middle of the fight. Opportunity there. I don't mind the blue ones. Oh, is that death? That's now death. Sea of grapes. Use that bandage. See if we got any other item spawns. I think that's a no. Okay. We got a save. That was a checkpoint. There's some pills. Oh, it says there's a save point up here. And what is that? A crowbar? Yeah, we'll replace that one. Is that an Emma? Heck yeah. Definitely gonna save. Do we have anything to enshrine? Nope. Not a thing. Is that a bandage? Thank you. Yeah, I see you there. I was honestly half expecting for another one to fall out of the sky. Hello. Thank you. Say goodbye to your knees. Leave the kitchen knife there for now. Oh, this is us. Shimizu Hinako, last seen, colored uniform, colored skirt. Left home, met with wearing, So we're now the missing person. That was a straight shot, not to fill up the area. I'm not sure if we've done murders or if we've just been kidnapped. Boy. Oh my god, there's so much. Let's get rid of this one as well. And a crowbar. Yeah, we'll replace our semi-broken weapon. It's locked. Okay. So we need a key. Okay, so this is actually good. So we're looking for a key of some sorts. Well, you pause the game. I think that's the first time we've actually had a key do something, especially random key. I'll be honest, I didn't even know that pause. I thought pause was just escape. There's another boob monster there. Toolkit, red capsules. There's something like on the well here. It's a crowbar. I'll leave that one. It says it's a dead end. I don't know, that looks like plot to me. There's in fact a whole murder of crows at the crowbar. Ooh, it's got wolf hands. Is it the wolf? Has it been the fog monster this whole time? And she's still in her wolf clan form. Yeah. It could be that the one of us right now is the shadow version. Or vice versa. Yeah, I wonder if we become that on the other side. This is a boss arena if I've ever seen one. I know we're close to the finale. I have a guide on my phone, so if we're getting near the end time, I might look up and see how far away we are, if something is like the final boss. I think when I looked last time, we were 2.5 dungeons away So we finished the one fox, and we finished our town, so this is probably the final dungeon area. You can tell there's supposed to be some kind of like incense smoke particle effect here that just wasn't working on low graphics. We are the left and right horns. It looks like an elk or something. The spine flowers are back, and they seem to have grown. I just want to say the sound design for this last bit is very Ryushiki, and that this sounds like one of the openings to one of the Higurashi games. Yeah, are we the disease? That thing in our back does kind of look like a flower. Yeah, that was, in fact, us. We are the disease. Yeah. Oh, and now we're dead. We're just dead.
あなたが幸せをつかんでくれることを願っています。
I guess because we killed ourselves, or like, do we die now? So now we are here. We are the ones who have caused all of this. And we have killed the part of ourselves that rebelled against this. And if you remember, this store, this is where we first saw it. This is where we first saw the blight and the monster and the blight killing our friend. Probably from that point on, it was us all along. And now we're reversing our steps. We're going back to our house. But now, this thing that disgusted us this whole time that we were afraid of, she says it's beautiful because we wanted this, we brought it into existence. Don't go that way. Like this way? The way the thing's coming from? Or are you just trying to stop me? Yeah, exactly. Excuse you. Now, I know this game has multiple endings. I've tried to keep myself honest in that I have no idea what those endings are or how you get to them. So I don't know if we're already locked into an ending, or if it's just as simple as there's a choice at the end. Because I know, like, the early Silent Hill games, they had very in-depth, like, it was how long you looked at items. Let's try that again. So, yeah, so here's the, like, nice inviting look. It's like a nice pastel pink instead of, like, the bloody red pink. We'll go back and get, what was it, a Yokon that was here? Yeah. And then now it becomes this, like, dark, fleshy. I'm trying to see where everyone comes from. See, one comes from there. And we're back in Soul Siphon. The only time we've had Soul Siphon before this, in this game, is when we're in the Fox realm. Which makes me wonder, is this, because of our actions, now considered part of the Fox's realm? Right there. Like, have we brought the Fox's realm to the land of the living? Are these still, like, were those people? Were those real people that we just killed? Because we see ourselves like this. But do other people see us as the fog monster right now? Are we literally just, like, hunting down people as we go? And why does combat bring out that change in the atmosphere? What is it about fighting that brings us to that raw, bloody... Now, before she said, no, I won't become that. And now it's a very much like, yes, I did make this choice. We still need a key for this mail. Can we not rip it open with our wolf strength? We're a wolf girl now, like... And, like, this one didn't become bloody. This one didn't change the atmosphere. It was only the one that was with the doll. And the doll represented our sister. So, the question is then, to me, we've seen the zombie fox girl version of our sister, but is there still a doll version of her that's still trying to do good, even though we've killed the good part of ourselves? Has our sister not given up hope yet? And does that mean we have a chance to do what's right as well? holding on. I love that you can still see like the full map. Like you can now at this point, like this is everywhere we've been. We started up here, we made our way down, across, through this, to the school, up the mountain, through the forest to Shu's house, back down, back into town. So we just did a full circle around the village. And then what's in the center of the village? I don't know. A mountain, perhaps? I think that's a mountain. So all of this, we've just gone all the way around the mountain. It leads us back up to our house at the very end. It's really elegant game design, I think, in that it's... At this point, you can see everywhere you've come from. Okay, look at this. So, fog's nice and pink, everything's nice and pink. This doll is optional. I can keep going. Nothing is stopping me. I think this is part of the choice. I think the option of doing all of these doll quests is one of the choices. Because, you know, don't go that way. You won't be able to see your father or mother anymore. And then we are kind of drawn back to the real world. Stuff tries to stop us. Dang it. I hope that was a... Well, actually, we just saved her on the corner. But it would be... Yeah. The bandage? Yes, it is. What's my health at, by the way? I should probably use at least some of these healing items. See, during this game, we actually... I'm trying to think how often we talked to our sister outside of the, like, outside of the Fox world and outside of, what you call it, like, flashbacks. Ooh, I missed that. And I don't know if there was anything, really. Excuse you. And it's worth noting that choosing to do these fights, at least for right now, is much harder than if I chose to ignore it. It's wasting time. We don't have weapons anymore because we're in Fox Girl mode. But it's definitely using up resources. And you can see everything's getting more and more red. Yeah, I don't know if if we had said that to her. Oh, I'm dead from that. And every time I fail this, it gives us the choice. We don't have to read this. We don't have to initiate that fight. I'm going to because I think it's leading us to a good ending or a true ending. But at any point, it seems like unless something here is going to stop us from continuing. very good dodge. And like this gets hard because I can't really see. I don't even know what that was on my left. If I just got spooked by something or if there's actually something there. I actually don't know. Boy, that worked hard to get that stun. Oh, it might have just been the imaginary wall. Boy. Is that dead? Yeah. Just left with the laughing Piper over here. I thought you were dead, jeez. Self to soul save.
私は家に帰る。
So there's no more weapons, so we don't need weapons anymore.
世界が私を祝福してる。両親にも会いに行こう。
He's celebrating. There's no counter opportunity on that. Who's stuck? Boy, you don't seem like you're anything you faced before. There's no counter opportunities. You're very fast, shooting straight line. You were interesting. Should I be wasting my time on this? No. Am I going to? Yes. I saw there was a bunch of Yu-Gi-Oh games actually on sale right now. As part of the publisher sale, which ironically is the same one that has all the Silent Hill. This game is on sale on Steam right now at 20% off. Silent Hill 2 Remake is on sale right now, 50% off. Yeah, this is Yu-Gi-Oh! Like I've got my life points. I can only have 3 items. So isn't that the card limit? 3 of one card? Isn't that why Kaiba destroys the 4th Blue Eyes? Because he couldn't have it in his deck, so he doesn't want anyone else to have it? Yeah, they're like 50% off. The Silent Hill 2 remake is quite generous for right now. Yes, I also love Steam DB. So my first rule of thumb is I almost never buy something unless it's on sale at least 50% off. But then I'll also do the exact same thing. Look at Steam DB. If it's on sale, let's say 50% off. Like, is that normal? Has it gone on sale for more? Yeah, I've seen it on sale at least once before this. I mean, I'm not looking out for Yu-Gi-Oh! Personally, so I wouldn't be surprised if it had been on sale at least one other time. Sounds like there's something ready to jump out at me. Okay, well it's far enough away from the save point. Chocolate. Oh yeah, I think we got a comb or something. Can we acquire yet more stamina? Chocolates. Comb. Brings us to 1,000. I'll keep waiting to see, because I presume there'll be something just before the final boss. So we'll see if we can get enough for that stamina upgrade. I know you can. I think you can fully upgrade in one playthrough. So that means I've missed a lot of Emmas. You won't be able to stay as you are now. Is that a first aid kit? I will take that gladly. Oh yeah, I got a soul save. Bye, Hopscotch Kid. So I mean, it's your time. I'm kinda hoping we could get through this tonight, but we'll have to see. If not, I am not available next weekend, so that's our company holiday party. I might be available, or did I say weekend? Friday, I meant. In which case, this might have to finish off in 2 Fridays. I hate when you dodge one attack and then the second attack. I feel like if you dodge one perfectly, you should just get dodge immunity for everything. I know there are games like that. Crap, what's it called? The Last Remnant, I think it's called. It has like a scaled level system, so as you level up, the bosses and like all your enemies level up. So it's actually in your best interest to not fight and level up, because it makes the game much easier. And players like myself, I stopped it because I got caught in this trap where if you level up too much, it makes some of the bosses near impossible to beat. So it's actually designed to be like a low percent, low level to beat game, which I find ironic. So that you're telling me the point of your game is to, excuse me, where did you two come from? Is to, oh crap, is to play as little of your game as possible? Like that? Yes, the point of golf is to play as little golf as possible. Same with like darts. You just wanna finish playing darts. You wanna shoot, get it done in the fewest amount of throws. Oh, this is gonna be a rough fight because it's like a two-part. Seeing if there's any other healing items. Alright. What was this? You can't stay the way you are, or something like that. They have not. It is time to watch, because there's a lot of games that are on like that'll have their like Christmas holiday events soon. So like I know Devour right now, you get 50% more experience. I also have to remember I've got my Fox ability, because I did not use that at all last time. Okay, they're starting to come in. Stuck on... Oh, I was stuck on the rock. I couldn't see it because of the fog. Yeah, he does bring pain. All those items are the same. Oh, I can't even make it to you. Excuse you. I don't remember this second, like, knifey mannequin from last time. I'm caught on the thing, I'm caught on the thing! Oh my gosh, I need the soul siphon. Oh, and here comes the rest of the marching band. Okay, great. The soul siphoning here makes it super annoying. Remember, I think this is all optional. I'm putting myself through this because I think it leads to a better ending. Alright. Nice. I hope you break through it soon. Oh, please. I just need to go and soul siphon this dude. If he comes back, I'm dead. Oh, no, 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 no! Don't you dare kill me! I'm at 1? I'm at 1. Let's get rid of this thing first. Soul siphon you up. Okay, just this big guy. Yeah, that's fair. Is that it? Give me your soul. We did it. And it crumbles. We're going back to that save point, because screw that noise. Oh, there was an autosave there anyways. Wait, what happens? I have my arm. I'm like, what happens if I use the toolkit? My arm is at full durability. I was kind of hoping it would heal me. Yeah. Because, oh, hi, Mom and Dad. Let's not go say hi to Mom and Dad. Okay, I think we gotta go say hi to Mom and Dad. I have something to tell you guys. I'm a furry. Our mom looks happy, our dad looks... not sure?
ひなこや綺麗だよほらお父さん
ここはもうお前の家ではない。一人で帰ってきても敷居をまたげると思うな。
We come back alone. What's with us? The fox? Remember the scene where we come out of the house and we start chasing it? This is what happens just before. Because they're... Yep. We're stuck in a loop. It's gonna start... The shadow of us is gonna start chasing us down the hill. So now we're us, but in the wolf world? Because we're not our fox self. We've switched places. Yeah. Just for my own peace of mind, let's see how much of this game we have left. It just says proceed. Okay. We did that, we went to school, we killed our friends. You just started the game. Okay, this is now the last dungeon. Beardy out here making everyone lose the game. Dang, I was kind of hopeful that meant we wouldn't have items at the very end of it. Well, there's just the shrine path. So I guess we just keep going. I think this was where we first... It's like I'm walking through my head. So if this is the Fox Realm, and the Fox Realm is inside of our heads, so does that mean everything inside of here was all made up by us? Because we had to do the thing here where we had to find the right Emma. while being chased by stuff. That was one of the very first things we did in here, actually.
あんたなら全てを壊すの手伝ってくれるよね。
I'll leave that there for now, but I'll take whatever this is. Yokon? I'll take a Yokon. That's one of them, just behind the fire.
つもりか。上等だ。
Cool. So they had to give us that weapon earlier, 'cause if you had no weapons coming into this, you were just screwed. There's a toolkit there, we have divine water, what else we got around here? Know what would actually be a good mechanic that they didn't do here? Is when your last item breaks, it should stay in your inventory. That way if you find a toolkit rather than a weapon, that you can just repair it. Okay, and the key and the ball are still there. Because otherwise, you could find a toolkit, but you don't have any weapons to repair anymore. This is where we fought that first fight that took me an hour and a half.
また邪魔するか。気が済むまで血の海に沈めてやる。 邪魔するな。どけ。
Jeez, how did I miss that? Dang it. For some reason, it felt like I wasn't targeting them for a while. Nope, get. At least the other one can't stab me during that cutscene. So I was watching, it was a YouTube short earlier today, and it was about an H game that the point of it was basically you wake up, you're stranded on a desert island, and it's you and this one other attractive woman. But as people were playing it, they found out that whoever the developer was, and I can't remember their name, designed such a really good system for like fishing and gathering resources and building your shelter that people ignored the H portion of the game and just treated it like it was a survival building sim. And people would lock the other girl, or would build like bunkers and lock the other girl in the bunker because she would get in the way, and they didn't want to experience the plot of the game because it was getting in the way of their construction.
今度こそ。もう後戻りはできない。
This is it, no turning back, a save point, a room with a crap ton of items. This might be just before the final boss. I don't care about the sanity. I don't care about the sanity. That one I care about, though. Let's get rid of those. And it looks like the doll's helping us out by giving us a bunch of stuff. We've got more offerings to enshrine. So we've got a dried carcass, antique comb. That's still not enough to get us to stamina. No, dang it. I'm going to save just in case there's something after this. If this is the final boss, we'll come back and we'll spend our Emmas. But if it's not and there's something after, we'll try to save our stamina for it. Okay. Now this is again... Don't tell me I have to refight all the bosses. No, I was wrong. This is the one where we fought. I'm not sure what the other one was. Yeah, we'll replace this broken one. Is there another save point here? That's interesting. Oh, and there's an axe. Leave the axe there. Because this is where after we drink the lava. Oh, that's the first aid kit? Heck yeah. Joshi and a toolkit. Low tree in my way. Oh, there's stuff loading in. Wait, does the doll stay? The doll stays. The doll is vitally important. So it stays as well as the candles. Okay, I mean, I guess I'll save again, only so I don't have to pick everything up, but I'll rotate the save. And this is where the changes of our body started. I think this is where we get the wolf arm. still isn't in here. Not that I can see. This is where we turn into that thing, right?
まさかまだ生き残っていようとは。
お姉ちゃんは所詮は向こう側の人間。私の気持ちなんてわからない。
落ち着いて。あなたがどうしてここにいるかわかる？
わからない。ここはどこ？怖いや。辛い。気持ち悪い。帰りたい。
それは何の？あなたいつから飲んでるの？そんなに飲んで大丈夫なの？
全然大丈夫だよ。これを飲むと落ち着くから。
もうやめなさい。それを飲むのをやめて。私にかな。
Is it based on how many pills you took there at the game? That would be wild. The pills do spawn in a lot. With the bandages. Oh. This was like one of those first puzzles we did. That's how I felt about the puzzle at that time, yeah.
これが全ての根源。
Well, thank you for not keeping us in the dark about them. Yeah, I'll look up the endings after. I'm still keeping myself in the dark. I do know that we are like just before there you go. Thank you. I think we are basically at the final boss. Yeah, okay. I'm pretty sure this is the final boss of the game. I have no idea how long this is going to take to beat. This is true, yes. Where did our sister go? We had the tussle and she was trying to get our pills, and then I don't recall seeing her after. So I don't know what Muku means. The Shiro is white, so this is the white something. We got all the wolf eyes watching us. Zero stamina. What? Oh, does your stamina not recover? Oh, was that part of it? I saw the counter opportunity and I missed it. I mean, that makes sense that if we'd exchanged rings with the wolf. How about you don't get up? I like when you don't get up. They're white because they talk to sheep. Makes perfect sense. Okay, I see how this is going to work. The boss is progressively going to litter the field with areas we cannot step on. And that's how they're making this harder. Is now we have to fight them as well as pay attention to where we're walking. So now there's that thing behind me. Yeah, that's exactly what I need to be avoiding. Dang, that was a counter opportunity. It looks like when I'm in the white fog, I slowly regain my health. The stamina bar is massive now, by the way. I love it. Right. Yeah, there's not much room to dodge here anymore. So actually, I need to... No, get... Yeah, I need to pull you over here. Thanks for that. Oh, let me eat my candy.
私は消えない。消されたりしない。お前が
Ooh.
消えるまで
I just have 99 pills. I'm not touching those at all. And I hope I haven't got the bad ending by not defeating the boss in the first, 2 phases. Thank you for that, Beardy. Also, my biggest issue right now is you might be. What I'm hoping is that the ending isn't based off of how long it takes you.
私が全てを奪う
Like how many times you have to die to get to it. Now I'm at I need 1 spam pills, but I will not be doing that. I feel like the slow attacks work better on me, and I've been using heavy attacks mainly. They're fast, not slow. get a dodge, get 1 to 2 hits in. Okay, no, it's not unlimited. Now, where will it bump me back to? Right to the start. Okay, so we have 3. We can die 2 times for free. And I like how this knife, I think the fast attack is definitely doing better for me. So, step 1 is make sure I don't die. Step 2 will be try to keep this this weapon around. And I might as well use my items, because by the time I get to the... Yeah, that is true. So, I think... So get a few slashes in here. Do the same thing. I can counter. Of course, he changed up as soon as. Dang it! And I missed the counter there.
絶対に認めない。ひな子を渡したりなんかしない。
I want to make sure I keep this knife. Also worth noting, the crazy regen seems to only be on our health and not on our stamina, so I feel validated for having dumped everything into stamina.
消えない消されたりしない
Okay, we're on our last legs.
消えるまで
I think the last leg's actually part of it. I think when it gets that one, it automatically takes you to this phase. Move, move! It's like a ghostly like version of myself on the side. Yeah, that's not good. Hello, Panic. How's it going? How's that going? What are you guys raiding? I missed my counter. Nice, nice. Just focus on healing. Healing and dodging. Okay, we're at full health. Right at the end there, I think is where I'm supposed to go in. Oh, okay, okay. Is that it, or is there another phase? Oh, it's just escape. So, I don't even think I need to fight you guys. I think I'm just supposed to run. What are all these? Oh, there are pills. I can no longer run. Okay. That's no longer a save point. Our pills are still here.
これは何の真似だ。おい貴様、正気か。
うるさい。どいて。
Again, I can't move. I've got 110 pills on me right now. I'm just gonna keep picking up pills. I'm not planning on using them. But
私に、私たちに、誰も構うんじゃ。
I think there's clearly some substance abuse thing that's going on here.
なぜだ。どうして。お前をここに分かってやれたと思っていたのに。
Whether that's our fault or you were misprescribed, I'm not quite sure. Ooh.
だって約束したじゃない。裏切り者。 どうしてこんなことを。やめなさい。銃を奪ったあんたを許さない。
ごめん。俺が間違ってた。俺はただ。でも。こんなに苦なんて。
Okay, we're about to transition again.
友達の声で話しかけるな。
So that looks like the end, this red door. That's all of our pills. The pills are getting bigger. Stop gifting subs to totally real Jeff Bezos. Leave Jeffrey out of this. I think that's supposed to be like an ambulance or police coming for us. Because, I don't think we're in a good state right now, IRL. Maybe us and the white robed woman were one and the same. Okay, that was the end. That's why the music was familiar. So the Dai, the one that was just there under music, did a lot of the opening and music stuff for Higurashi and Umineko. So Ryukishi probably brought them in just because of their familiarity. I don't think we got the good ending. I guess maybe we're supposed to take the pills. Once this is done, because I'm not sure if there's something after credits, I will look up what the other endings are. I'll give people a fair warning in case they want to experience it for themselves. But for me personally, I'm probably not doing another playthrough for quite some time. If I did do one, I'd definitely do it on like easy mode after this. I'm actually quite proud of myself for beating this on hard mode fully. This was the good ending? I do know that people were saying you can't get all the endings on one playthrough. That is one spoiler I knew coming into this. Yeah, if you DM it to me, that would be great. Nothing can be worse than me realizing that I messed up the Final Fantasy 100% playthrough literally 5 minutes in, but I wasn't able to realize that until like 5 hours in. Okay, yeah, Beard, that kind of lines up with what I had heard. And yeah, I'll get to it after this, because I'll give people the chance to either step away or cover their ears or whatever. I think there is actually a higher difficulty that we unlock now. Okay, I'll shut up for this.
羽村町一より県警本部一部被害者に使用された包丁ですが敷地内からは発見できず被疑者は現在もこれを所持している可能性が高いと思われますどうぞ県警本部から各局女性被疑者は20代です花嫁装束身長は 160cm 少々常吉神宮より逃走中凶器を所持している可能性が極めて高い各局はくれぐれも慎重に対応されたし羽村町1から県警本部被疑者は赤と白のカプセル状の薬のようなものを犯行時に断続的に服用していたとのことです県警本部より神楽町1それは式場内で発見された正体不明のカプセル薬と同一のものかどうぞ神楽町1から県警本部被疑者が服用する際に口からこぼしたカプセル薬を
Suspicious.
Not the cheese cans. I told you gotta get Sesame one of those like fabric cans of I think they're usually tuna for cats, but you gotta get her own can of Burden, and then she can wake you up with it. So we did miss in that final boss. There was a trophy for beating it without dying a single time. So apparently you can get it without having any of the redos. Wait, is it still good? That's been a whole year. How long does this cheese last for? Okay. Yeah, it's cheese. Don't get. I've had the can of Burden. I have eaten a good chunk of the can of Burden. I'm reading through the endings right now. Once this is done, I will give everyone a warning who wants to clear out, and then I'm going to go through them. I will not be doing it, because it does take multiple playthroughs. Yeah. No, internet. Heck? Yeah, we had a tiny internet blip there. I think we're all good. Luckily, no. The endings are not locked behind difficulty. Hi, Kat. You came to join us? Okay. So we got a bunch of achievements. For beating the game on at least story mode, and then for beating it on hard mode. There's now a new difficulty called Lost in the Fog. I will not be doing that. Oh, it wasn't just my Wi-Fi, my Bluetooth went down as well because my controller's disconnected. Okay, I'm going to dump this into a new save slot for New Game Plus. Okay. We've beaten it. That's all I'll be doing on stream for this. But before I sign off, I will read through the other endings for people. So this, if you don't hear the endings, you got about 5 seconds to deafen yourself or to leave, because I'm going to start reading. Okay, you've been warned. So there's 5 endings to this game. What we just saw, ending 1, is the only ending you can get on a first playthrough. So you have to play through at least once to get that ending. I'm going to start with the joke ending. Silent Hill game. I'm not a big Silent Hill person. I vaguely remember Mrs. Popeye saying that there's often joke endings. So there is an ending where there is UFOs that you can basically. Hi, Kat. Thank you for helping. So to get the UFO ending, you just have to do some stuff, go to different places, and you don't actually have to beat the game. Thank you for that, Beardy. So that's the joke ending. For the actual real endings, so there's 3 other ones. And it was like I theorized, there is special requirements. So, ending 2 is called the Fox's Wedding. You cannot use a single red capsule for the entirety of your run. Not one. You can pick them up, but if you use any single one of them, then I think you can just get the same ending we just got. I think. So, you have to not use a single red capsule. You have to solve the Sacred Sword puzzle and get the Sacred Sword from the Divine Tree. We went to the Divine Tree, we read the puzzle, I tried to solve it, but there's nothing you can do on a first playthrough. You also have to solve the Crimson Water puzzle, I don't remember what that one is. And there's another item you have to get. And what is the Fox's Wedding? Will it tell us? It doesn't tell us, but it looks like us, Shu, and the fox are there, and there's a wedding of some kind, which might refer to the wedding killer that we just kind of saw at the end. The next ending is called The Fox Wets His Tail. Again, you cannot use a single red capsule. Oh, I see. I think the one I just read is the true ending. This is then a partial ending. So if you don't use any red capsules, you get the Sacred Sword, but do not purify it. You get this ending. It looks like both us and Shu live on this ending, I think. Oh, no, never mind. I'm now reading ahead. Now this is the true ending. So to get the true ending, you have to get any other 2 endings. So in other words, you have to play through at least 3 times to get the true ending. With 2 different... What was that? Yeah, with 2 different endings. Including the one we just did. To get the true ending, you have to obviously have done 2 other playthroughs. Clear the game without using a single red capsule, obtain and purify the Sacred Sword, and offer the brooch as tribute. Apparently, where you have to make the brooch as tribute is at a statue that's well hidden, and there's 0 clues in the entire game as to how to find it. The cat's trying to knock over the controller. Excuse you. And then from that point, you finish the game as normal. So, those are all the endings. I will not be doing that because 1, it sounds like you need to actually play through the game 3 times to get the true ending. If you were like me and are interested in it, I'm probably just going to watch someone else do it on YouTube. Juggle Learn, okay. Way you go, cat. Alright, I think, Beardy, you can unwarn the other people. They can come off deafen as I find the right button. Hi, cat. You want to juggle? Thanks for that, Beardy. Alright, for Juggle Learn, because we did one already before, but I'll re-explain for those who weren't here. So, what we're trying to do is, I don't actually remember what it's called, like an infinity, but essentially, these 2 balls, these 2 hands are just going to go up and down at the same time. Easy enough. And the third ball is going to weave around it like it's the infinity symbol. And the way we do that is passing it from one hand to the other by throwing it over So it's going to go like this, over, and repeat. And if I was doing better, the balls that are going in the columns would go to about the same height. They were going at different levels, which makes it harder for me to catch. And I got to make sure I'm throwing it far enough to get over those, because I'm not throwing it far enough. But this is the idea. The cat is very interested in this. That's the furthest we've gotten. 3 throws of it is the furthest we've gotten. That was a bad start. And my throws got too tight in the middle on that third one. Oh, that was pretty good. I got 4 or 5 in on that one. Okay, I'm getting it. So I can't remember if I mentioned how, as I stretch. So, first of all, these are just hacky sacks. They're great for juggling. I know traditional juggling balls, if you find them, they're like the pleather. There's usually like either one solid color or they're like 4 different colors. Hacky sacks are great for this exact reason. When you mess up, and you inevitably will, dead weight. It falls, it doesn't roll anywhere. It's great for that. They're also really cheap. You can go to the dollar store, you might be able to pick up a pack of 3 for $1, 3 at most. Really easy. If you have like kids or you're a teacher or something, another thing you can do, get balloons. Don't blow them up. You cut the tube where you would blow it up off, so you're kind of left with this part. Fill it with sand. Put another balloon, same thing, over top. And then a third one going back the other way. You essentially made a hacky sack. Fun little arts and crafts project you can do. I think I've only done it once. And I don't have them anymore, because if you do use them a lot, eventually the sand will come out, and like the beans inside the beanbag. I'm not sure if you can see on this one. I've had to like sew it shut because it did come open, and the beans were going everywhere. But yeah, I was I don't know 14, 15 as a kid, and there was just someone else who just taught me how to juggle. They were just, I was at like a summer camp, and they were like, oh, we'll spend an hour teach kids how to juggle. I loved it. I thought it was great. And they gave me the advice on the hacky sacks. Went home and just looked up juggling patterns, and the rest is history. I also had a cousin who he was good at all this stuff. He could juggle. He could ride a unicycle. He could do the glasses, the singing glasses, whatever the heck that's called. Yeah, he was good at all that kind of stuff. All right, and that was your stretch, and I think that's where we're gonna call it.